All right, this is your market recap for July 29th, 2025. As you can see, today we played a little bearish, still coming down to close this gap, which we failed to on Monday. So if we go down to the hourly time frame, we can see that we kind of started the whole day bearish. We had this super high time frame SMT of highs because overnight ES just did not rally, and obviously NQ did. So huge SMT of these highs created that big sell side bias for the day. We then drove down, and now we have this huge sell side SMT, which may take us out of this and push us back up higher. Now, 15-minute, can't really see much more. Again, high time from SMT. We had this SMT pre-market, which forced us down below these lows. You can tell with this closure that we still had more buy side to seek. So we did that, and then we reversed up there, coming down, taking down all this. We had this 15-minute here, which got one reaction, 2, 3, and we closed it, inversed it twice. So this is a pretty pivotal 15-minute. And then once we got down here, this was our target for the day. We didn't really do much. We kind of just went horizontal. Last hour of trading, the 315 macro finally took us down below this low. But again, we have another SMT there because ES took out this low. So that might take us out of this downward move. Again, market open, rally, make all-time highs, huge SMT, need a smaller time frame one to enter. We get that, take it lower, below this low. This was my final profit. We then consolidated a little bit, and then we took off again, taking out this low right at the entrance to lunch. And then we kind of just banged around in this range before going out of it for the last 45 minutes of trading. Couple 5 minutes to look for this one here, and then this one kept price nice and low throughout the range. It really pretty cut and dry day. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, simple as that. You can see here we took out relative equal highs and then all-time highs there, rallied a little higher. We had lower time frame SMT there, as well as one of this whole run above these highs was also an SMT, but that's too high time frame for us to base a trade off of it on the 1 minute. So once we get this SMT and then a displacement, we can act. So profits, like I mentioned, were here and here. Did I think it could go lower? 100%, because this SMT is so high time frame that it is most likely going to push us pretty low. But I've kind of had a rough week and a half trading, so I just wanted to secure my profits here. So once we hit that, we kind of consolidated for a little bit. We had this SMT here, which finally shook us out of this consolidation, taking us all the way down below this low, which we barely swept, which is a sign we're going to come up here, take out some of these highs, which we do. And we kind of bang around here, lower time frame SMT leading into market, lunch and PM session start. And then we had this higher time frame SMT, really just kept us in this range. There's not much to talk about here. We then have, once again, lower time frame SMT shaking us out of this consolidation, taking us down below this low here. Yeah, a pretty cut and dry day. It's a short one because we really just ran down. There's not much to it. Going into tomorrow, I believe we could be playing bullish. Today is Tuesday. We finally touched this low, right? This daily candle close. So I think with it being Tuesday, we still have room and time in the week to expand upwards. We have NFP. So Fed speaks tomorrow, FOMC. Then we have news on Thursday as well, and then FOMC on Friday. NFP on Friday. We're in this range. We could just bang around again and come take up highs, right? But with this high time frame SMT here, after this one, I think we're going to switch if we are trending, which we may be trending this week. If we're continuing the pattern, tomorrow should be a pretty expansive day, taking out these highs. I think we're going to go up anyways, because if we're considering us to be in this range, it's time for us to go back up, right? But even on a higher time frame, is this actually recording? Maybe. We'll keep going. We're most likely going to go up anyways. So this has been your market recap for July 29th, 2025.